into seeking God's wisdom. It just doesn't, we don't just coming here on Sunday morning for 10 minutes or half an hour. That's not it. It means when you're home during the week. And it's a disgrace for me if I come to God's house and say, I really haven't spent time really in God's Word, working at it, praying for us as a church, praying for my family, praying for myself. If I haven't been working at it, then I'm going to lose the opportunity God's given me.
Yeah? I think that's what happens, Paul. The athlete example is a great example. Because if I don't practice what I preach, I get to that point where I have to have God's wisdom. You don't want to get to that point where you have to, where you beg, where you don't know where to find. We all been there.
Yeah.
Practice.
Right.
Practice.
Very good.
And that doesn't make perfect. Nothing's perfect.
Right.
Father except Him. Right?
That's right.
So we cut ourselves some slack, right?
The key is progress, but not
The
perfection.
puzzle's already there. You don't
Yeah.
say the puzzle's there. So, in your example of Landon, the times that you spoke the word or he heard the word, they don't fall on deaf ears. It's not up to you whether he takes that message. It's only up to you and us as Christians that we give that message, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Right.
So, we can't put that kind of pressure on ourselves. We can't put that kind of pressure on ourselves. Because God either does or He does not. No matter how much of this book you can recite, no matter how many times you go to church, no matter what you think up here, God either does or He does not. He either is or He is not. His words, not mine. Period. Explanation.
But
We complicate things too much.
I think you have to be open to receive His words. So sometimes we can kind of close it off and not listen to it.
You don't want to hear it.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want to
You
hear
don't
it.
always want to
I want to
hear
hear it. I want to use my redneck street
So-
words, and I know that that's not wisdom from God.
it. So you've got to open our mind.
You got to be open. Right? You got to be willing, open, and willing to change.
His wisdom takes courage.
It does.
Street
You're very,
smarts, that ain't nothing.
yeah.
That's nothing.
We're going to close. Thanks so much for everyone. Thank you for participating. It's wonderful when everyone's involved. I was talking to a man the other day, and if you go to this gym I go to, he's there every time I'm there. He's religious about it. Early in the morning, 5 o'clock. He's 80-something years of age. And he'll be up there doing jumping jacks, starting up his day at Planet Fitness. The other day I had a chance to talk to him. He said, I want to tell you something. He goes, I'm older than you are. And he kind of laughed. I said, yeah, I think you are. And he told me his age. I said, yeah, you got me by a quarter of a century. And he said, I want to tell you something. 20 years ago, I was near death. I was taking pills for my heart, taking pills for arrhythmia, taking pills for blood pressure. I was taking pills. I was overweight. I was doing different things, my habits. And I pretty much couldn't hardly get off the couch. And he said, I've talked to a man, and he said, you know what? You can't blame others. You got to put into practice things that you've learned. And he said, you know what I did? I started eating lots of fish. I quit all these other bad habits. I quit the drinking, the smoking. I quit doing all those things. I started eating fish and nuts and all these things you read about. And it wasn't just for a month. It became a way of life. And then I started walking. And then I got in here and started working out. He said, I work out 6 days a week. I start my day off doing this every morning. And he said, I don't take one pill anymore. My blood pressure came down. My heart arrhythmia corrected itself. And he said, I come in here and work out just like any other man. And I'm 80-something years old. And I thought to myself, there's more to life than bodily exercise. Because eventually these bodies do decay. But what he did describe stuck with me. And that is, wisdom is just like that. Wisdom's just like it. We have all the knowledge. We hear this knowledge. We hear God's word. But if we walk away from it and we don't do anything with it, then it's just the same like that, man. We're just taking pills to get by. Wisdom is hard work. And you got to put it into practice more and more. And it's just not something that's part of your day, but it's got to become your way of life. And then it changes you. Right? Then it changes you.
Conversion.
Huh?
Conversion.
Yeah.
It's not a religious word, right?
Right.
Conversion means you're going this way, now you're going this way.
Yeah.
That's conversion.
Right. So my watch band broke. I'm so sad. So I don't have a watch on. That's dangerous for a preacher.
Oh, it's
10:46. All right. Let's go upstairs. Thank you, everyone.